Very good morning, students. Swati Shabnam again with the third video of direct and indirect speech. Students, in the previous two videos, you understood the basic, the general rules of direct and indirect speech, and in the third video, we are going to understand another general rule, that is change of other parts of speech. Means how we have already understood the change of person, and in the second video I made you understand change of tense. This is our third video in which we are going to understand how other parts speech are changed into indirect speech. So students, before you watch this video, you have to put before you that PDF which I have already sent you in the group, right? So that you can understand it better. Now let us begin. See here, you will have to keep in mind, you will have to learn all these things, means how this word changes into indirect and what that word exactly became in indirect speech. See, this changes into what? That. These changes into those. Here changes into there. Hence changes into thence. Now changes into then. In the same way, the other words, you can look here. Today changes into that day. Then the day after tomorrow changes into in 2 days time. Tomorrow changes into either the next day or the following day. So in this video, in this way, all these words changes into these words into indirect speech, right? So let us understand it from some examples. Okay, see, the very first example is, she said, I am glad to be here this evening. So the rest of the rules will remain same, right? Change of person will work in the same way, change of tense will work in the same way. Only we have to look at, or only we have to concentrate at the change of other parts of speech, means those words that we saw right now, means these words, how these words will be changed into indirect. This you have to keep in mind. Let us begin it with some examples. Let's understand it. So the very first example is, she said, I am glad to be here this evening. So because after said we don't have any object, right? So that is why said remain same. She said that, conjunction that is used because we have removed the inverted comma. Then we have I. I is which person? First person. It will be changed according to the subject. Subject is she. So here it became she. Am, is am are changes into was, were. So with she we will use was. Glad to be. Now students, let's see, here changes into what? See here. Here is written here. So here changes into there, right? So here also in this example we will change here into there, correct? So she was glad to be there. Now this, according to this rule, changes into that. So I was glad to be there that evening. This way its indirect is completed. Then let us see the next example. The girl said to me, I shall meet you next month. So the girl said to, because we have object after said, so said to will change into told. The girl told me that I, first person according to the subject. Subject is girl, right? And for girl, what pronoun we use? We use she. So she shall will changes into should, would. Shall changes into should, will changes into would, can changes into could. So in this way these changes take place. So she should meet, this is which person? Second person. Second person changes according to the object. Object is me. So she should meet me. Now next month. Next month changes into what? Let us find out. Where is next month written? see. Next week, year, month, anything. If you have anything like this in your indirect speech, in your direct speech, it will be changed into the following week or year or month, right? So here also it will be changed as the following month. Okay, so it became the girl told me that she should meet me the following month.